Tommy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. Sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Perchumpsey locking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch-up power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor, it's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here today.
And we have an intentional foul there. Wish I could say why.
Yeah, that was a strange play. I'm not sure what came over him. Just an odd time to foul.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games. The Nike EYBL All-Stars on top. They're up by 6. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now here's Cologne. Nicole from long range. And it's Stone hauling in the rebound. The West trailing. And finished off by MP.
That's a major league flush right there, my friends.
In a tight contest like this, that might just be what they need to get their side rolling in the right direction.
Hey, that's true. So often, when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, it can fire up the entire squad.
McCall, good.
And McCall splashes it from downtown. He's a premier shooter.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players. This is oh my goodness.
That defender's career just ended. Man, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them a momentum boost. They need to break this game open.
I'd hit the like button. Some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much on the finish as you can, make a statement.
And here's the West All-Stars. And here's MP from outside. Oh yes, 5 up, 5 down for him so far. He's perfect.
This game's taken on a completely new feel since halftime.
Definitely. The energy level on both sides has gone way up after the break.
Back to Cologne. Pass to Lack. Let's go with the 3. No good there. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Perchumpsey, good.
That's the strategy. Give Perchumpsey the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
And he gets it to go.
2 points.
Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. To the inside. Robinson. And it's blocked by Harris. Past MP. By him.
Basket by
Unbelievable.
Did you guys see that? Just a phenomenal finish.
Rising up.
You've got to get some major hang time if you're going to try to pull off a move like that. This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's MP. He's got 15. MP throwing it down.
And the pick is what allows him to score there. It's as simple as that.
He doesn't get that type of quality shot without the screen.
Oh, totally. The defender didn't know what hit him. This is how you create that separation.
They get the board. Perchumpsy, good.
That was just sheer muscle on Perchumpsy's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
And nobody would argue. McCall has been the offensive star of this one. MP simply hasn't been able to match his production.
And that's why there's been so much praise put on Ice, because he brings so much to a team on the offensive end. He always shows up and shows out.
Now here's Robinson. And stolen by MP. Mills with it. Black picks him up. Here's MP. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
The EYBL All-Stars trail. Stolen by Mills. And here's the break. Tries again. Scoop to the hoop and in.
They didn't hustle on the boards right there, and that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, not active enough, and they need to learn from this mistake or it will keep happening.
Timeout. Timeout.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
West All-Stars on D. Now Tombo tries the spin move. Got a hand on it. From deep, it's MP. Drains the triple.
Defensively, this is a guy you have to account for on the perimeter.
Outside, McCall to end the run. Rebound goes to the WCBL. With MP up top, McCall covering. And that one's good from MP.
A reliable scorer. He is such an asset for his team.
McCall outside. Dermonenko outside. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Here's MP. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That's the body control you need if you're going to take on a bigger defender inside.
Like the fearless attitude that he shows.
One shot. And a free throw, no good. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Down by 12. Returns it to McCall. Yes, and a nice assist from Vlad Dermonenko.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
Pass to Moore. MP hits the three-pointer.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
Yeah, and since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Outside, Tombo. Returns it to McCall. Fires for 3. And Harris pulls down the rebound. Outside, MP. The pick from Harris. Here's MP. The EYBL All-Stars pull it in. MP with the steal. Crafty move.
Those aren't legs on him. Those are springs.
Holy smokes, almost superhuman.
He can elevate guys. You know we know this.
Here's Tombo. McCall for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team, one shot at a time.
And the West All-Stars all time here. And the West All-Stars making a change here. So it's the West now. MP drives. And MP throws it down hard.
He's trying to blow the roof right off this gym.
The fans are in awe. He's a showman.
I'm not sure Coach wants him to be quite so extravagant, but hey, it's hard to resist the chance when you can do something spectacular.
MP outside. Takes the three. Sinks it from distance.
He's been filling it up from way outside. I love seeing that kind of range.
Pass to Lack. Cologne. McCall outside. Out to Cologne. The three ball. That's good. And so McCall picks up the assist.
That's a solid possession by Cologne. He spaces the floor and keeps the defense honest.
Oh, that's a jam by MP.
Number 1.
Making the D look absolutely foolish. That was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
Trying to put this one out of reach. They will not let up.
That's the focus they've brought here tonight. They've been the team that just wanted it more.
McCall for three. It's rebounded by Mills. And here's MP from outside. Lack pulls it down. From outside the arc. He can't get that one. Here's MP. MP throwing it down.
Number 1.
Hey, might as well attack a few more points on in the lead, I suppose. This is going to be a dominant win for them.
Yeah, dominant is the word for it. This one was as one-sided as they get.
That one drops for him. The West with the ball. 16-point lead. MP with the ball. And it's finished off by MP.
Number 1.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Cologne on the outside. Returns it to McCall. 5 on the clock. The West All-Stars pull it down. Here's MP. MP throwing it down.
Number 1.
Fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there for a while to make it last.
I wouldn't want to let go either.
Oh, I see. There was a photographer. He was making sure he got the shot lined up.
Outside, McCall. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that'll do it for this one. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah, I mean, I always try to win and do my best. And tonight I had to go through Ice to do that. And y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah, power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Whew.
Well,
Hey!
there he is,
Hey!
the man
Watch
of the
it.
hour. Great game,
Good to
MP.
see you. Good to
Great
see you.
game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never gonna play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you, because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment,
Yeah.
but this is as good as it's gonna get for you, NP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
That means... Wait, you're not kidding. Europe? No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen, you did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay? Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here.
Far.
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
After you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. They'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And go! Let's move! Let's move! Full speed! Full speed! Come on! Let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up! Let's go! Let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap, does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. MP, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Move it. Move it, MP. Get to your spot now. Come on. Play tough. Play tough. Oh, God. You're not in high school anymore, MP. You got to play tough here. Let's go. Bang that. Bang that.
Soft. Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not going to wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line them up!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
Yeah. Just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah. That's good.
What's
Xander,
up?
I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh! Yes, sir.
And a twilight view of the skyline of Paris, casting its reflection on the River Seine. Welcome, everyone, to 2K's coverage of the FBSL. For 2K Sports, I'm Blake Suniga with Brian Vanapateni and Tim Swartz. We have a fun one for you tonight. It's Paris FC Basket hosting Nanterre Elite. Some great young talent on these teams.
And the name to watch tonight for Nanterre is Benoit Lambert. He's long been regarded as one of the up-and-coming French talents, and he'll look to leave his mark here tonight.
And the Paris has their own prospect making his debut. MP comes in from the U.S., and we'll get to see him in action.
And a bit of a strange path for MP to come over to France, but he'll have plenty of chances to show what he can do as Nanterre is a sound basketball team.
And a lot of great talent on the floor in this one. But the big man has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general. Up high and down hard. Exquisitely done.
What a player. Nice sign by Bogdan Ilic. Listen, this guy has seen everything during his long pro career.
And intentional foul committed, but for what purpose? I'm not sure.
Everybody seems a little confused. I mean, you are Brian, you are Blake. I know I am. I have no idea.
Dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Nanterre Elite out in front.
Delivering the blowout. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. The one thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French league is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Zadirko with it.
Chauvet covering. Wallace outside. Back to Zadirko.
Makes it off the glass.
Well, just about 250 pounds, Zadirko could be a wrecking ball in close.
And a minute played as the second half gets going.
Pass to Peltier.
Let's the 3-5.
Here's on there. Outside Marks. A clear look for Chauvet.
A rebound by Zadirko.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Out to the wing.
Three-pointer Chauvet. And that'll be Nanterre's ball as it goes out of bounds and they keep possession.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by.
Now here's Marks. He's covered by Ahern. And it's out of bounds. Nanterre able to retain possession here. Chauvet missing again. This Paris squad struggling. Wallace outside.
Clock at 6. And finished off by Wallace.
Such solid, fundamental basketball right there.
Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made it possible. They really read each other well, like a book.
That one goes in.
His presence as a scorer has a calming effect for them. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And stolen by Chauvet. High post Lambert. Shot's good by Peltier. Yeah.
That's a nice job getting it done inside by Peltier. You know, I'd like to see a little more of that from him.
Here's Wallace.
Putting on a show for these people.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in a
course of an actual game.
Normally that's something you'd see like in practice or on the playground.
Well, if you've got it, flaunt it. Like Tim and his jump shot.
The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko. And there with the ball. It's an 18-point lead. Lambert with it. Guarded by Zadirko. Three-pointer Chauvet.
Nailed from three-point land.
Man, Chauvet was just calling for that one. He was confident in that shot.
Wallace from deep. And it's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7, and he's made 7.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take him long to go and get those 3 points back.
Pass to Marchand. Chauvet. Wallace with the block. And that'll be Nanterre's ball as it goes out of bounds, and they keep possession. And out of bounds, Paris will take it.
That is such a careless pass. You got to keep your head in the game.
And Nanterre making a change here. And they grab their own miss. And the dunk by the Sewer.
That's his game, guys. Battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chances.
And crashing in hard. Man, oh man. He put an exclamation point on that dunk.
And that's the guy you want to box out.
Yeah, and that's the only way he knows how to do it, Blake. Hard. And soft just isn't in his vocabulary, even though I know it's in yours, Tim.
Whoa, whoa.
Pass to Bleu. And here's Marks.
Off target from three-point range. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
Nanterre lead. And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set as we get this fourth quarter going. Here's Wallace. Rebounded by Bleu.
Not really the best decision. Get that easy, too. No need to make it too fancy.
Here's Beaumarchais. He's covered by Wallace.
To the wing on the left.
Girard. No good with the triple. Wallace outside.
Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He needs to keep on working for those good looks.
Here's Beaumarchais.
And that one good.
Well, that's simply a great move there. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Wallace from deep. Another three for Paris.
And guys, how huge has he been to give his team a lift?
Well, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for his efficiency at the offensive end.
I mean, he is just keeping them in this game.
And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
Well, we talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Puts up a three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
And it seems like just about all his points are coming from downtown. Great job to hit his teammate on the move.
For three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's been filling it up from way outside. I love seeing that type of thing.
Here's Bleu. And a missed layup.
MP on the wing, guarded by Lambert.
The tray.
Wallace misses.
I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The D may have done just enough there.
Pass to Girard.
Off the mark there with the three. Shot on the wing.
And the basket by Wallace.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. Here's Beaumarchais. Down low. Pass to Cat. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Portier. And now Paris on the break. Wallace from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Elich.
Well, this is what Paris likes about Elich. The big man is always willing to make the extra pass.
Time called here, Nanterre lead. Both teams deciding to change it up. Outside Chauvet. To the paint. And stolen by Zadirko. Wallace from deep. Another three for Paris.
Well, they've been relying on his three-point shot all game long, and he has not let them down.
Well, his shooting got them in a position to win this game now, and with the clock winding down and the score where it is, his green light is just going to stay on.
And that might need a couple more from him.
Got that one up quick.
There's Frankie Peltier helping the team stretch out that defense.
Three-pointer. And the basket by Wallace.
Absolutely essential to answer them back to 3 of their own. And that gets this crowd going nuts.
Yeah, a close game like this, every possession is crucial. They've got to give as good as they get.
Pass to Elich. Wallace. And Paris, another triple.
He's been living out there behind the arc. What a weapon the shot has been for him.
Especially now. This is a critical point in this game. And his three-point shot could end up telling the story.
It'd be a happy story if we could hit a few more.
That's an important basket by Chauvet. It's exactly why he's got the belief and the trust of his ball club.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
It's stolen by Marks. Chauvet. Back to Marks. Knocks down the trifecta.
Big time bucket by Mark. It's clear he doesn't fear the moment.
What a big possession right here.
No question, guys. Tension, palpable. Can you feel it?
Oh, man. Can I ever?
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
And they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
Nope, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situation.
And that's an intentional foul. And so here's Nanterre. 2-point game. And he commits the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Timeout call, Paris.
There's still time left, so they don't necessarily need to go for the three. If they can get an easy bucket inside.
I'm not so sure. There's not a whole lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the three and try to tie this thing up.
Yeah, you can do that. I think the quick two might be the better play. Let's see what they do. And what a time to tie this game up, guys. Wow.
Everybody better strap themselves in right now because this is going to be one wild finish. I can just feel it, Tim.
I can feel it too. The fans can feel it. Everybody can feel it.
And here's Lambert. Time expires, and we're going to overtime, baby! We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. And we're back. We're ready to bring you overtime in what's been an exciting contest here in Paris. Here's Marks. Marchand, defended by Elich. The kick out to Chauvet. Fires from 18, and he nails
I really like that shot from Chauvet. Forced the defense to guard all three levels, including the mid-range.
Here's Wallace. Chauvet with a defensive effort. Nanterre leading. A rebound by Zadirko. Inside. Ahern. Guarded by Lambert. And the basket by Wallace.
Unstoppable offense for both teams. I love the pace of this game.
Yeah, the pace is only picking up the deeper we get into this game. This has absolutely been a fun one to watch.
Three-pointer Chauvet. The shot, no good.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting him get that open.
Yeah, they got to tighten it up. An example of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Marks, no good. And it's Harris with the ball. 3-point lead.
Hard to get that shot off with the size difference there. That makes them a really tough individual matchup, especially in the post.
That's a big challenge he's taking on. Going in there with the big boys, great job.
Oh, he's at the big boys table now.
Out of bounds, it'll go to Nanterre.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys.
Outside Chauvet. Marks attacking. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, that's why they want Marks to attack, stay active, not settle for just jump shots around the perimeter.
Illich, scored by Marchand. Here's Wallace. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. First one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a two-possession game.
Pass to Marchand. Back to Lambert. Marks up top. Beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
Good to see Marks being active inside. He's so skilled at converting when he gets those chances.
Pass to Chauvet. Shoots over Wallace. And it's Chauvet missing.
Looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter. Nothing is going his way since the horn.
Well, that fast break, it went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then just perfect execution.
Such a joy to watch.
Here's Marks. Wallace grabs the miss. And now we got the intentional foul. And it's Harris with the ball. It's a 5-point game, and they go to the intentional foul. Off the inbound, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right arm.
Couldn't run inbound play any better than that.
Time called here, Nanterre
out of reach, and I really don't know what they're thinking with the timeout here.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game.
And in the meantime, ruining our plans for after the game.
On there from outside. Ahern with the rebound.
Well, overtime not clearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting to OT.
Wallace from deep. Misses there. And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team is looking young, but I think they turned some ahead with how far along they are in their development.
A lot to like here from Paris. You know, the debut of MP gives their fan base hope for this.
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
They play hard here in France, and everyone's a pro, so the level of competition is a lot better than in high school. But I got some great teammates and coaches, and they're helping me get up to speed.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Nah, not a focus per se, but I know who he is, and I know people think he's a lock-in for the NBA draft. So that's motivation enough for me. I'm trying to show I'm on his same level. Still, winning will always come first. That's the focus. I'm here to help the FC Basket push this thing as far as we can go.
Well, thank you, MP.
You're welcome.